everyone! Today, I will introduce you to a brand new lead management system application from senior com, Kanri-Next. So what will we show you? First of all, the problem. What is the reason why your sales performance is not as good as you expect? Following by the introduction to our application, what is Kanri-Next and how it will solve your problem. Lastly, we will show you a short demo for our application. And here are the 6 signs that you need a lead management system. First, no single source of information. So let's pretend that you are a sales representative. When you want to sell a car to your customer, what do you need to do? You have to know all the models of your brand, the details of it such as the price, the promotion, the gift, the other brand price, and many more. This is confusing and you frustrating will kill yourself. Secondly, no tracking module for sales representative, manager, and leader. When your schedule is so full and your work is overwhelming, how could you manage that? No, you can't, and things will collapse. You miss the chance to sell because you cannot track your tasks carefully. And the third one, have you ever heard this sentence? One bad apple may spoil all the bunch. But people aren't apples, so don't let the poor choice of one people spoil the customer perspective towards your company. So without the measurement and the initial qualification, that one can be that apple. Moreover, employees do not see the opportunity to grow with the company because they don't see the goal clearly. It doesn't mean that the company is bad, but the employee will only do their routine-based work. But the market moves faster than that. A normal one could be a slow one in the future. The fifth sign is that the sale cannot contact the prospect. A lack of communication will leave the time for a customer to find more and more choices, and you could lose your deal. Lastly, the leader doesn't have visibility of the activity under their control. It is impossible to perform well when you don't even know what is in your hand. It is necessary for the leader to look at the top view of the organization
I will
and
introduce
be
you
to
to
the
the
application that
employee.
make you watch this video.
Kanri-Next.
Kanri-Next is the lead management application that developed to increase the efficiency of the sales activities. The application serves from the sales level to the GM level and also cooperate with the carmaker application to facilitate the real-time data visualization from every point of view. So let's start with the Kanri structure. Our application is a complete solution for the carmaker and dealer system. It helps visualize the current activity of all dealers to the carmaker and also help manage and visualize the activity occurring inside individual dealer. Kanri-Next is working on 2 different platforms, web application and mobile application. The web application will serve the user and central entry and report, such as set of master data and authority details that the user must be precise when entering them. The mobile application is the more convenient part. It will help the user to manage their activity more efficiently and visualize some important information that individual roles should know. Kanri-Next split the user into 4 different roles with a distinct functionality. First, the sales representative. This group of people can create and manage prospect customer and activities being assigned, scheduling and updating the status continuously within an application. Next, the manager. This group can see the activities of the sales representative under their control, task status, summary prospect, and booking overview, and also able to allocate the tasks to individual sales. The GM can see the summary prospect and booking reports from the manager under his responsible. And lastly, the car maker can also see the summary prospect booking report from other dealers in each individual model. So let's move on to our application functions. We started from the question that what is the goal of the sales representative? So we think the answer is increase the number of booking as much as possible. But how? 4 major functions for the sales. All these functions support sales representative to close the deal as fast as possible. Firstly, the dashboard. This dashboard has analyzed the data from the storage to show the summary of monthly activities and the performance of the sale. Next is the customer contact. The sales representative can save the user information such as contact detail, booking, and appointment to do several activities. Even creating quotation and pre-booking documents for the selected model. Next is the appointment. Since the user contact is added, the sales can contact the user by the right time while the application is set up in the calendar for further progress. And lastly, the installment package. Fast-generated price and package can be done easily within an application. So the seller can show the sample of how the installments will be when the user has ordered with this package. And now, I will show 3 simple steps to win the sale. First, always self-know prospect customer. Human cannot remember everyone in his or her life, but computer can. But let it do it for you. Once you got a prospect contact, you can either do calling, test drive quotation, or even pre-booking with this customer. The first function to the contact is calling. The application will toggle you to the calling screen with the prospect number. The contact also allows the user to track the complete process for the test drive. The user can also create and manage quotation within the field steps. Even generate a pre-booking from a primary quotation and share the preview to the customer. Once you have all activity in your account, you can see the overview of things to do and your performance on the dashboard. Now you can follow up your prospect customer from their daily works on the follow-up and appointment screen. And lastly, being on the sell with Kanri-Next. And what is the goal of the manager? Is it the performance of the sales team? The application also provides 4 major functions for the manager: assigning, calendar, dashboard, and report. And what is the goal of the GM? Is it to lead the dealer to get the highest profit? You can see the break-even analysis. No one want to get the big loss. So for GM function, the dashboard also shows overview of the sales performance in different layers. And here is the sample of how manager and GM dashboard will be like. And when it's come to the web application, it will be used to set up master data and report. And the last part of the application is for car maker. The car maker can see the function that dashboard will visualize the overview of the dealer performance in different areas. And this is how the car maker dashboard will be shown. And this is the end of our video. Thank you.